Straight Shooting LJ, the G-Man and Jazzy Fizzle at Hackney Wick FC
over at Mabley Green
for their first official match.
Really excited. I think it's going to be a tremendous event. It's great to see so much of the community out supporting the local team.
The kind of creation and idea of one man, Bobby Kasanga, founder of the club.
Surrounding boroughs like Islington's got Arsenal, Haringey's got Tottenham and Newham's got West Ham, so I thought I'll start a team in Hackney, and this is what brought the crowd out today.
Reached out to a lot of Hackney Wickers. I'm one of them, lived in the area for 6 years.
It's not a reaction to a negative thing.
We've kind of seen the evolution of a club on social media, and it's been really fantastic to see.
Bobby's has used his time in Hackney as an inspiration to unify them really, and hopefully bring everyone together, and that's why our borough, our club is the motto that we're all about.
I'm also sort of the player liaison. I'm also one of the players as well, so I'm on the committee, so I try to get involved as much as I can in every capacity.
It's like a community project, which is brilliant. It's really good, and they've got people out in force to support it, and I think established football clubs could really learn some lessons from this.
One of the people involved in the club is Diane Abbott. She's
another lady.
Well,
yeah, exactly.
She's a well-known character in Hackney. She's led Hackney.
She's a big name for Hackney, and just to have her on board again just kind of gives us a lot of prominence and presence.
I sent her an email to her office and told her about the club, a bit about me, and the next day she tweeted out as the honorary president of Hackney Wick FC, and we was all delighted. The whole committee was just absolutely amazed by it.
I think it's really healthy if new clubs are forming, coming into existence.
And hopefully it gives people around here who don't naturally have the opportunity to play somewhere, don't have maybe that structure or that involvement that they need, and hopefully that's what we'll be here for really.
There's a women's game on before us. It's lovely to see that it looks like they've stayed on to support.
How have you both found the day in general? Has it been quite intimidating? Has it been like, oh my?
Just before we went on, I looked at them and I was like, oh my god. But you know what, then as soon as we started and everyone was in their positions, and then we were all just shouting for each other, and
also the day's been amazing to see this many people come out and support us, and to have
we needed our supporters.
Apart from my dad, who just stood on the sideline and shouted at me the whole time. Not there, Lauren!
How important do you think it is to the borough of Hackney to have a Hackney Wick FC women's team as well as a brand new men's team as well?
I think it goes together. You can't have a men's team without having a women's team. Women's football is getting bigger, so why shouldn't there be a women's team as well?
In terms of having a women's team in Hackney, how much does it mean to you, and how much do you think it's going to mean to the community as well?
You can see it's all different shapes and sizes, we're all different backgrounds, and we're all pulling together. We've all got the WhatsApp group, we're all talking the whole time, talking about the kit, because and it's just it's really bringing everyone together, and we're enjoying it.
There's a need for women's football, and in our club we're all about promoting women's football. That's why we initially started doing free women's coaching and free women's session in the first place.
The World Cup this year, it just shows how popular women's football is now becoming. So I think it's really good, and every girl that I've spoken to has had really up for the opportunity to do it.
The women's team, as I said earlier, was born from an event that we did with the Women's Institute of Hackney Wick.
A thing on Twitter where we were offering it out free, and it was going to be every 2 weeks, and it's gone from every 2 weeks to every week. And such a huge turnout, we managed to turn a football team out of it.
And now we've got more and more ladies joining us every week. 3
of the women from the playing now are also now on the committee as well, so we're very active in promoting women's football.
It's so empowering and it's so good, and there's a real big push for women to do team sports. We love team sports, and also, I just think,
even as the group of girls, we've known each other for 4 weeks, but the team is so there. Do you know what I mean? That team spirit is so wonderful.
I'm a massive football fan, but I've never kicked a ball in my life.
Gotcha.
So I want to get involved. And that's how it happened, and it became a weekly thing.
Over the years, you haven't had that opportunity, whereas now you're starting to get it more. So, it's really good that we're doing it.
I think the club will be very important to the community, because right now all the players over there can see the training over there, but they give up their time.
It proves it's doable, and then hopefully that proves to other people that it's doable.
These young guys who are maybe from marginalised communities but are out there going to volunteer, giving their own time, not getting paid for it, that might make other people say, you know what, I'll go and volunteer as well. So hopefully that'll have an influence on the whole borough.
The guys we've been in contact with, Hackney Wick, seem really decent and they're doing things the right way.
Hopefully we can be a big inspiration to people, as we have been inspired by other clubs who have done similar things.
Football's still alive down obviously in Hackney.
We've seen a beginning today. I mean, how much does it mean to you to be involved with the beginning of a football club, especially a women's football club, after the FIFA World Cup?
It's amazing. We have played together for 5 or 6 weeks now, but most people have only managed to go kind of 3 or 4 times to training. We've never actually played a full game.
We're learning the rules as we go.
Yeah, we all spent all last night watching YouTube videos of how to be a defender. You know, but actually to sit out and watch, and especially when, you know, I was playing defence and I was further back, to stand and watch those girls work so insanely hard.
And how much we supported each other, because everyone was behind each other. There's like, we all had each other's back.
Do you think the future's looking bright for Hackney Wick FC, and if so, how bright?
I think it's looking really bright, just for the fact that so many people turned up today. They brought their families. There was free beer. Like, it got everyone going, and even though we lost, everyone was supporting and chanting. So I think the future's gonna be really bright for Hackney Wick.
I think the whole thing is fantastic. Yes, you know, like the result today is unimportant, you know, and kind of it's secondary. It's the birth of a club people are witnessing.
We're here and we're here to represent Hackney, so it wasn't about the loss.
We want to kind of put Hackney on the map.
Yeah.
We want to put community football on the map. That's not just men's, it's women's, it's youth at some point.
Training, you know, it's Victoria Park every Tuesday and Thursday. Anyone can show up.
We want to get out in the community and connect with the community, get them on board.
Football's very diverse.
It's up for everyone and it is a community thing, and that's what we're trying to do, is just do it for the community.
Got some really sound ingredients. I'm trying to building something really good here.
So many people have been involved, and we just want to thank all of them.
We talk about football bringing communities together, community initiatives that should do those kinds of things, and today has been everything that embodies.
July 11th, 2015, the birth of a club has happened, and that it fills me with great joy that it's especially a team at grassroots level. It's been our pleasure,
absolutely,
to be here today at Mabley Green down in Hackney. You know what? From all of us here, us 3 Pitch Talk co-hosts, we say thank you very much.
We'll see you next time.